Greetings, Horrorbists. It is I, Conan. Behind the camera is Kayla.
Hello.
And we're here to talk to you about the monthly roundup for the month of March. We're going to talk to you about news, reviews. Our theme was remakes, so we're going to talk to you about that and what's coming up in next month. So, first off, if you didn't know, this month's the movie by Jordan Peele, Us, came out. We highly recommend this movie.
It's a pretty good movie, and it did really well at the box office as well. Apparently,
yeah, opening weekend it made $70.3 million worldwide, which is the third biggest
original horror
opening. So good for horror, good for Jordan Peele.
Mm-hmm.
I personally liked it better than Get Out.
Mm-hmm.
The soundtrack was phenomenal for us. Definitely for this month, I would say like it is my monthly pick for go to the movie theater. Like definitely got to go see it. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And you agree?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Moving on to home video or DVD. The movie that we highly recommend is Matt Dillon in The House That Jack Built, which is directed by Lars von Trier, who gave us the other controversial, interesting film Antichrist, which is not for the squeamish, to say the least.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, The House That Jack Built is a very good film. Matt Dillon plays a serial killer, and it's pretty much
kind of set in the 70s.
Set in the 70s, exactly, and kind of almost like in the way of American Psycho, where it's from his viewpoint, but it's more of like a narrative.
Yeah, like you really kind of see like what, like it's almost like a direct glimpse into the mind of a serial killer and a like a sociopath, narcissist, and being directed by Lars von Trier, like it's just really good. I really like it.
Very good. But if you're familiar with Lars von Trier, there will be things that might be like, yeah, man, this is.
There are a few, there are a few, yeah.
But if you know anything about Lars von Trier, he's gonna have some scenes that you might be like, ooh, I can't watch this. So.
Yeah, definitely some uncomfortable scenes, but like,
story wise, it's great.
Yeah,
it was great.
And even the uncomfortable scenes are like there's a true purpose, and that's like the reality of the situation of what it would be like.
Yeah, and anybody who's done any homework on or studied anything about serial killers will know that usually they have, messed up life. So, also moving on, we want to kind of jump back to February briefly and recommend a movie that some of you may have missed or some of you might not have missed, but Overlord, which takes place in World War Germany, and a bunch of American soldiers go in to this like experimental building. They're doing certain things, and they find out the Nazis are experimenting, and well, just one thing leads to another. But it was really good.
I really liked it.
Yeah, and stars Kurt Russell's son. I did not. I'm like, who is that guy? I'm like, Kurt Russell's son.
I really liked him in this role.
I did like him in this role. I thought he was very, very good. So I thought it was overall a good cast, and it was action packed. And I unfortunately never got to see it in theaters, but it was. If you get a chance, definitely watch Overlord. It is really good. But let's move on to other things. So this month has been pretty good for TV. And streaming services. I mean, we got What We Do in the Shadows that premiered not too long ago. If you're watching this near the end of the month, um, What We Do in the Shadows, based on the film series by Jermaine Clement, um, and and yeah, it's phenomenal on FX. Like, it's hilarious. If you like the movie, you're gonna like the TV show. It's
Yeah.
absolutely hilarious, much like the film. But it takes place in Staten Island,
Yeah.
and it focuses on a new group of vampires. But this new group of vampires is hilarious. So definitely check it out if you can. If you have Netflix, Drew Barrymore and Timothy Elephant are in Santa Clarita Diet 3. Awesome show. Hilarious. Get a chance to check it out. I've been trying to get Kayla to watch it, but she has her own reasons for not wanting to watch it.
Yeah.
She's just not a Drew Barrymore fan, so.
Yeah. And I don't know, it just doesn't really interest me.
To each their own. I mean, if you got Netflix, check it out. I personally liked it, but, you know, you can't always like everything. And also, if you have Shudder, which if you don't, we highly recommend it. Shudder is awesome. Shudder gave us this month, we had the Puppet Master, Little Reich came on. We also had Critters, a new binge came. So we have a brand new Critters.
I haven't seen the Critters yet. The trailer just didn't really do much for me.
The trailer got a lot of controversy. A lot of people were like, what happened? What happened? Yeah. But
I'll eventually watch it though. Like, I will watch it.
I grew up watching Critters. And
I'll watch it.
So, I mean, you know, I definitely want to check it out. But the good thing that just recently started and will be a weekly series is The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. Is back doing double features weekly for 2 movies every week. So check it out every Wednesday. I believe Wednesday. I could, subject to change. Or every Thursday. I'll edit this out. Every Thursday. Yeah. Or whatever, you know what? Whatever day it is, we'll post it.
Just follow our social media and we'll let you know.
Follow us on social media and we'll do it. Sadly, also, we've lost a lot of people this month. Starting off, we've lost John Michael Vincent, who was in Extra 2. We lost Larry Cohen, the director of The Stuff and It's Alive. And we lost, fortunately, FX legend Don Carl Luchler, who worked on Reanimator, From Beyond, Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Master, Ghoulies.
Hatchet as well.
Hatchet, and was in Hatchet. Was also in the hilarious Too Many Cooks. Oh, this is one of our castmates. Or should I say catmate. Voodoo.
Hello, Voodoo.
He's on our website. He's one of ours. What do you think of many things? As well, we've also lost Joseph Pilato, who was Captain Rose in Day of the Dead. We lost him. You know, famous for lines like, "So God will help you shot," and eat that. I'm like, spoiler alert, sorry. Like, hopefully a lot of you have seen Day of the Dead. At least the decent Day of the Dead, which was done by George Romero. Because there was also, speaking of remakes, there was also the dreaded, horrible Day of the Dead. And on that note, yeah, so this month's theme was remakes. So we watched a couple remakes. We watched Martyrs. We watched both the foreign French film and
Yep.
we watched the original. Um, I can see why people say remakes are horrible.
The original
It's so much
French
better.
Martyrs was
So much better.
much better. I really did not like the American remake, um, for a lot of reasons. So, yeah. Normally I give remakes a chance and everything. I don't have anything against them overall. But this one, I honestly feel like it just shouldn't have been made.
No,
Um,
it wasn't necessary. There's enough to say that there's a lot of um, remakes that shouldn't be done.
mhm.
Uh, I understand, not everybody likes subtitles, not everybody likes dub, but
But sometimes,
sometimes it just leave it.
yeah,
That's okay
the original is
because
much like High Tension. I wouldn't want them to remake that either
no,
because
and much like
that on its own is just like a masterpiece.
exactly, and then that's
You
how I
can't
feel about
repeat that. Like,
that's how I feel about I Saw the Devil, and they took another film remake talking about remakes, Inside.
yeah, that one was
In
also not a good remake.
yeah, like it's not always good. However, there are exceptions, people,
Mhm.
because you know what? The there despite there being several ones, some reimaginings are good and okay.
Mhm.
Example: David Cronenberg's The Fly,
Mhm.
masterpiece, amazing film.
Mhm.
I would even say I would argue it's superior than the original.
Mhm.
Not to say that the original is not good, but they're both reimaginings.
Mhm.
Um, Same with the Thing. Thing from Another World is classic, and
Mhm.
I can understand for the time. But if you had to ask me which one would you rather prefer, any day of the week, I will go with John Carpenter's The Thing
Yeah.
because it's phenomenal with the amazing effect, with the gore, with the violence, with the suspense.
Mhm.
Um, like it was arguably one of my favorite sci-fi horror, like
Mhm.
one of the best. And you know what? Despite the fact that, yeah, George Romero said zombies don't run. This might start controversy, people, but I like the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Mhm.
I thought that one was well done.
Yeah.
I also liked Funny Game, which was
Mhm.
100% picture perfect. All it was. So there are remakes that can be well done.
Evil Dead remake was
Evil
great as
Dead.
well.
Some people hated it. I really liked it. There are some good remakes out there.
Mhm. But
And
there's a few that
remakes slash reimaginings, if you will.
yeah, but there's,
Um,
a few that just aren't great and some that shouldn't just don't need to be done redone. It takes away from the you can't redo that. Like
right,
Martyrs, you can't redo something like that
right.
or High Tension.
Now, here's a question: if you could remake any film, what would you remake?
That's a good question.
I personally would do Basket Case.
Hmm.
I think that with new practical effects, it could be even better.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
such an underground film that would be interesting to bring kind of like to the mainstream.
Mhm.
So, because I wouldn't want
Chud.
what Chud would be cool.
I'd
New
love
age
to see
a
a
new age Chud would
new
be cool.
version. Yeah, I'd love to
A
see
new
that
version of Chud would be cool.
done right by somebody.
And so yeah, we really looked at a lot of remakes. We looked at um, foreign remakes. We looked at
Mhm.
remakes of all things. So we want to know what you thought. What's your favorite remake? What's the worst remake you've ever seen? Do
Mhm.
you like them? Or are there any that you're looking forward to? Because let's face it, Some are coming out, reboots slash remake or versions. For example, next month we got Pet Cemetery, which I'm looking forward to. Should be good. Um, so you know what? Maybe the time is that we can get some decent ones, much like we had in the 80s. Some ones that and period pieces that represent like good new reimagining. And even if you don't like the remakes or reimagining, there's always the original, people. But you know what? I'm gonna move on. So with news, um, we got Stranger Things to look forward to coming July 4th. They released the trailer that it looks amazing. Highly anticipated. And on the note of Stranger Things, Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Studios, and Hollywood have announced that they will be bringing Stranger Things back. So last year it was a huge hit, probably the biggest house that they had.
Yeah, it was
in
really
terms of lineup. Like it was huge. Like
the wait time was crazy.
Oh yeah, it's like.
And you know what? Honestly, if we didn't have those passes to get through, I probably wouldn't have waited. That's how long it was.
Oh yeah, no, it was the lineup was ridiculous. It was well represented. It was amazing. It was well done. So on that note, they're going to bring it back, but they're going to continue on with the, I believe, where it left off, which will be some of the second season, and then obviously into the third season. So that's something to look forward to. Not only recently at Monster Palooza did the original Craft cast reunite of Perusa Ball and company, but it turns out that Blumhouse is working currently on a reboot of the remakes. So, with keeping on the theme of remakes, we got that coming. Moving on. Unfortunately, if you are a fan of the Winchesters, Sam and Dean, Supernatural will be coming to an end after season 15.
Had a long run.
It had a very long run, and it was a great show. Some of the best episodes were, in my opinion, the ones with, I believe I think it was the Jester, or like there was a prankster guy.
Yeah, the prankster. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, and Crowley was good. But he always had a prankster, and there was like an episode where they did like 80 sitcoms, and like doing it my way. like
I love the black and white one where they're in.
Oh, the black and white one where they did the monsters. Like.
Yeah, that one was good.
There was a lot of great episodes.
I also love the one with the wishing well where the teddy bear comes to life and he's like, "What am I?" And he just blows his head off.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, "What is this?"
So it'll be sad. I mean, it was a good show. I really liked it. While I lasted. So you know what? If you've never watched Supernatural, get into it. It is a really good show. What else is new? So, in case you haven't heard, Quiet Place 2 is coming out. John Krasinski is directing. He is writing it. Emily Blunt is supposed to be in it. And right now, Cillian Murphy is in talks of being alongside Emily Blunt. The other news that we have to talk about is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark trailer has dropped. And it looks amazing.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my goodness.
But it's like something I've been looking forward to.
It looks so good.
Awesome.
Del Toro is... You were the man, Del Toro. Like, you were awesome. Now lives in Toronto, too. Now lives in Toronto. That pretty much wraps up what we have to discuss, I believe. Is there anything else you want to add, Kayla?
No, not that I can think of.
Next month, we will be in Shockstock in
Yeah.
London, Ontario, which, by the way, Joe Bob Briggs will be the guest of honor, and many others. David Howard Thornton, which you can check on our uploads and in our list. We have a interview with him, so check it out. Also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you comment anything below. And thank you.
Let us know what you want to see us talk about. Maybe any video ideas as well. We'll definitely do like monthly roundups and news and stuff. But if there's any ideas of anything, content that anybody wants to see, let us know. And we'll do it.
All right. Everybody stay scared, and thanks for watching.